Rather kill Adolf Hitler to stop the beginning of World War II or kill Donald Trump? Hitler, all day, every day. Like, what has Trump done that is that bad? He's a bit racist and misogynistic and whatever else. You know, there's plenty of people that say, you know, he's the worst person ever, but compared to Adolf Hitler killing I don't know how many it was, like 6 million Jews? It's not even a comparison. This is the stupidest one I've ever seen. Hello, and welcome to another Would You Rather. If anyone's watched my other videos, you can see that I'm quite quickly aging. And that's just all the stress that I'm being put under by trying to get these videos out. Nah, not really. I'm just a bit hungover. Good, so should we get on with it? Let's record the screen. Good, off we go. So, first one, would you rather be a high-class prostitute or a porn star? I think... a porn star, so not just a porn actor, a porn star. So you're top of your game, basically. Or a high-class prostitute. So they're both top of their game. The thing is, I feel like nowadays, maybe not so much in the early days, but I feel like nowadays porn stars are much more looked after than they were. Rather than, like, a high-class prostitute, usually you're doing it for yourself. So you haven't got a pimp. And if you haven't got a pimp, then, you know, you run the risk of somebody, you know, taking advantage or something like that. As a male high-class prostitute, it'd probably be a bit easier for me. But then I'd be, as a male high-class prostitute, I'd probably still be kind of getting old ladies in. And what am I going to do? Fuck an old lady and then and then if she doesn't pay me, slap her? No, it's not going to go well, is it? Smacking a 75-year-old woman after I've had sex with her. It's not going to work. I'll probably get done for foul play because she'll be like, yeah, come inside, because it won't matter because she's not going to have a kid, is she? And I'm going to be like, yeah, okay, because coming inside's like the best thing ever. Or you could be a porn star, right? And when you're a porn star, you get to, well, you probably, sometimes, some of them still do have sex with 75-year-old ladies, but when you're a porn star, you get a chance to, I think you're a bit more protected, you get paid well. A male porn star, I mean, and it's sex as well, isn't it? And you can't go wrong there. Yeah, I think it's porn star, honestly. I see very little downside from the porn star thing. I mean, obviously, it is what it is, but yeah, I think I'm going to go for porn star. So look. Only 39% of people agreed with that. Out of 12,000 people, right, or almost 13,000 people, right? What is it? Like 70 something percent, was 29, 70, 69% of people believe that it would be better to be a high-class prostitute. So, okay, fair enough. Would you rather kill Adolf Hitler to stop the beginning of World War II or kill Donald Trump? Hitler, all day, every day. Like, what has Trump done that is that bad? He's a bit racist and misogynistic and whatever else. You know, there's plenty of people that say, you know, he's the worst person ever, but compared to Adolf Hitler killing I don't know how many it was, like 6 million Jews? It's not even a comparison. This is the stupidest one I've ever seen. Like, people hate Donald Trump that much that they would put him into the same category as Hitler, when Hitler was far worse. But, you know, to stop the beginning of World War II. So up until the beginning of World War II, Hitler was pretty cool, man. He was pretty good because he really took Germany from nothing. From absolutely nothing after World War I. They had nothing, all the money that they owned pushing around in trolleys that was worth fuck all. And then he brought them up and made them a superpower, which is pretty impressive, as much as you hate to give Hitler props for doing a good job. That part of his life, he did do quite a good job. I remember speaking to a guy about Hitler the other day, and he was talking about it, and he goes, yeah, Hitler was actually a very good painter, and he applied to go to an art university that was run by Jewish people or something like that, and then he was declined. So he took it out on the Jewish people by killing 6 million of them. So it makes you think, doesn't it? Makes you think that, you know, if they'd have just accepted him, none of that would have happened. It's like, that's a bit of a fucking overreaction, don't you think? like he was completely on. He was an Adolf Hitler sympathizer. He's like, well, they didn't like his art, so what else would you do? Fucking hell. But yeah, I don't know how this is won, to be honest with you. Well, I don't know why I'd kill Donald Trump. I'm sure he's done some sketchy things. Many big businessmen have. Many billionaires have. But is that worse than what Adolf Hitler did? Definitely not. Definitely not. So kill Adolf Hitler. If this isn't 100%, this is a travesty, by the way. 45% would rather... This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever seen. You'd rather kill Donald Trump now, right, because you don't like him or didn't like him as a president. You don't like him as a person. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright? You don't like him. Rather than kill Hitler at the start of the war and potentially save 6 million Jewish people. That atrocity. It's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard. 45%. 45% of people would rather... That means 55% of how many people did it would rather kill Donald Trump. It's biggest load of bullshit I've ever fucking seen in my life. Anyway, and I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't give a shit about politics, but this is just stupid. Anyway, moving on. Enough of my rant about that. Would you rather have no knob and massive tits, a big penis, but be shagged by a horse? Well, I mean, it's like if I had a big penis, then and I got shagged by a horse, I'd die, wouldn't I? Because the horse is going to go in my arse. There's no other place it can go. It's going to go in my arse. A horse's penis is like, what, 2-3 feet long? It's like 2-3 feet long. My small intestine is... my large intestine is actually 6 foot long, but it doesn't really matter because it's not going to be going round all the bends, is it? It's just going to go straight through and literally rip my insides to pieces. So would I rather live with no penis and tits, or would I rather die with a big dick? I think I'd rather die and have a big dick. Okay, last one. Die a nice life, or live forever and have a horrible life. It's die a nice life, isn't it? Like, it's going to be... If you live forever, it's going to be horrible anyway. You know? Like, live forever. People don't really understand the concept of living forever. That means when everything's gone, that means when this universe somehow implodes on itself and then there's nothing left, there's still you floating around, and your body becomes the carcass for a new universe to be formed because you live forever. That's a bit poetic, isn't it, really? Didn't expect that from this, did you? Yeah, so die a nice life. 83% of people agree. Okay, well, that's this one for this week, and today. And the next one you can look forward to is: would you rather have a loving family but no money, or be the richest person in the world but no family? So you can, if anyone watches this, look at that on the type into the comments below and give it a like and sub if you want to. If not, then don't. It doesn't make a difference. Don't really make a difference. Anyway, cheers. See you later.